Welcome to the Brightlands home workout video. My name is Tom and I will be your personal trainer for today. I will guide you through a series of exercises that focuses on the entire body. So each week we'll do a different body part. Let's get the show on the road. So therefore we're going to start with a warming up to prime our body for the task ahead. We're going to 3 minutes warming up with 6 different exercises. And we'll stop 5 seconds. We're going to start with the walkout. So make sure you have some space in front of you. Walk all the way out and come all the way up. Try to get a stretch on the back of your legs and come up. Up, walk out, and then come up. So stretch the back of your legs. Keep on walking. There we go. The next one will be the windmill. So we're going to bend over, touch our feet. Going to rotate from the spine and our heart beat up. Just tap your feet with your hands and try to get a stretch in the back of your legs as well. So keep your knees stretched. The next one will be knee to the chest, fully stretch in the hip, and then lunge out, come back up. Other leg, full stretch, come out and back. Full stretch in the hip, there we go, and back. Other leg, knee to the chest, fall out, come back up. There we go. So the next one you'll probably recognize from yoga. So a downward dog position. I'm going to stretch the back of the legs. So you feel this in the calves and you extend your knees one by one. So try to really point your hips upwards and stretch out those calves. If everything is going well, you're already feeling your blood flowing up a bit. Next one is a up all the way up here and then come all the way up here. So head in the air and now your hips in the air. Head in the air, hips in the air. Head in the air, hips in the air. This is also good for the mobility of the shoulders. So next one, you're going to sit on your heels and you're going to really fall into your hips like this, and then come all the way up as a cobra and come back, fall into your hips. Really stretch it out. You'll feel it in the shoulders as well. Stretch it out. And there we go. This is also good for the lower back when you stretch out in this position. So now back up. That was the warming up. Let's get ourselves ready. So now that we're ready with the warming up, we're going to do something a bit more challenging. You and I are going to work on your goals, so join me. Today we're going to do a back day. The first exercise will be the bent over row. We're going to do 4 sets of 30 seconds or 50 seconds rest in between, and we start in 5 seconds. So get yourself 2 little weights if possible. Pause the video if you don't have any. So we're going to bend over from the hips and slightly bend the knees, and we're going to pull the elbows backwards. What's most important is that you control the movement of your shoulder blades and keep them pinched and downwards throughout the whole movement, so also when going down. Really control the tempo and don't let your arms hang too much in between reps. So what we're targeting here are the lats. Maybe you heard of that muscle group. So Pull them backwards. Slowly but surely. So also try not to round out your lower back. So keep your spine in a neutral position. Don't go here. Two more sets to go. Let's go. You should feel it on the back of your shoulder and also in the mid back as well. Maybe you'll feel it a bit in the biceps, but try to dominantly feel it in the back. Keep pinching your shoulder blades. You can make this heavier by getting more weight, bigger bottles of water, controlling the tempo more. One more set to go. And go. Come on, almost there. And good job, guys. That was the bend over row. This exercise is called the windmill. We're going to do 4 sets of 30 seconds, 50 seconds rest in between, and we start in 5 seconds. So, get ready. Bend over from the knee. Touch with your right hand, touch your left foot. Then the other way around. So we're bending over from the hips, putting some strain on our lower back, rotating it out. So this is a type of cardio exercise, increasing mobility and strength and control from the lower back. And rest. What's important is that you move backwards from the hips and keep your spine in a neutral position and rotating from there. So look at the position I'm in. I'm not bulging like this, keeping my back straight. Try to do full rotations that you feel it stretching the vertebra as well. This is a tough one. You can feel your heartbeat going up. It's good for some fat burning process as well. So, third set. Let's roll. Keep the intensity high. Keep it going. And rest. This is a nice one. You can feel it in the legs, lower back, even upper back. So last set, best set. Let's go. Almost there. and rest. Good job, guys. This exercise is called Lat Rows. We're going to do 4 sets of 30 seconds with 50 seconds rest in between. We start in 5 seconds. Get yourself a weight if you don't have any yet. What we're going to do is we're going to lean like this to bring our elbow a bit sideways and up. So lean on your left leg and bring your right elbow backwards. You can do this just with straight rows, but we're going to flare the elbow a bit out. And rest. So we did one side now. I'm going to switch it up. Other side. So grab your leg like this, lean onto it, so you are not straining your lower back. You should feel it in your lats, meaning the muscle in your like mid back, also the back of the shoulder as well. And rest. So use the rest in between. We're going to do the other side now. And rest. So one more set to go. Keep the focus there. Keep the intensity high. And we move. Come on, almost there. And rest. Good job, guys. This exercise is called the good morning. We're going to do 4 sets of 30 seconds, 50 seconds rest in between, and we start in 5 seconds. You can do this with a weight, so pause the video if you don't have any. So what we're going to do is move backwards from the hips with straight legs. Going to bend forward like this. So we're targeting the lower back and the glutes and obviously the hamstrings as well. So the entire posterior chain, so the back side, is getting trained here. It's important that you keep the spine in a neutral position and not round it out. You want to strengthen it and stabilizing it. You can come up quite explosively and go down real controlled. Relax. Strong. There we go. See that I'm not bending my knees at all, keeping them exactly the same position. I'm just bending from the hip, focusing on my lower back. That's where I feel it the most. One more set to go. There we go. Try pinching your glutes as well when you are coming back up again. Good job, guys. This exercise is called the deadlift. We're going to do 4 sets of 30 seconds, 50 seconds rest in between, and we start in 5 seconds. So you can use the weight for this exercise, so pause the video if you don't have one yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to bend over from the hips, and when we're at the knees, we're going to bend the knees as well. So we're going to move fully. When you feel fully stretched, bend the knees. There we go. Like this. Try to keep your torso upright. Bend over, keep them upright, just ever so slightly. So this is targeting the entire posterior chain. In other words, the backside. So there we go. Targeting the lower back, mid back. This exercise targets almost every single muscle in the body. And third set. So the name comes from lifting a dead object from the ground. This is how you should be lifting things up off the ground to protect your lower back. Instead of just moving forward, use the legs. Moving, picking up heavy boxes. This is the way. Okay, last set. This is a bit different to the good morning exercise or the stiff leg deadlift because of the knee movement. Able to come much deeper with the weight. And great job, guys. That was it. So that was a great workout. Surely you must be pretty sweaty right now. So before we get on with your day, we have to cool down a bit first. So let's start with the cooling down. So we're now going to start with the cooling down. We're going to combine some static and dynamic stretches to cool our body down for the day ahead. So we're going to do 6 different exercises, 30 seconds each. We start in 5 seconds. So this one, the first one, you already know. We're going to do a windmill. We're going to come up between each repetition. So we're dynamically stretching the back of our legs. And don't make this too intense. Just lean forward from the hips. Get stretch on the hamstrings and the calves. So after this one, we're going to do a bit more simple. We're going to rotate our hips. So you can really imagine the joint in the socket, the hip socket, making this movement, like we're dancing. So the next one will be for the side obliques. So we're going to stretch out fully, lean to this side, relax, stretch out fully, lean to that side. Make yourself as long as you can. Stretch out that way. Control your breathing. Make sure you get that heart rate a bit down. So now I'm going to do a quad stretch and release the other side. This is also a bit of a stability exercise. So that's why we don't stay too long on one leg. Up. Up. So we just did the front of the legs. Going to do the back side now. Lean forward. Up. Lean all the way forward. So don't push your knees to the front, but your hips to the back while leaning forward. And then you feel it on the hamstring. So now we're going to do some dynamic calf stretching. So try to grab the sole of your foot while maintaining stretched knees, so extended knees. Some people can't reach it, so ever so slightly bend the knee. Okay guys, so I hope your heart rate is a bit down. You feel your entire body tingling. Great job. Thanks for today guys, that was a great workout. If you have any ideas or suggestions, please contact our email address down below. Also know that we provide live training sessions as well. So via SmartMove, let's always stay one step ahead.